anyone does not have the Spirit of Christ, he is not his. And if Christ is in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. If Christ is in me, then what? This bag doesn't matter. It's not I shouldn't take care of it. God gave it to me to take care of it. But no matter how much I take care of it, it's going to fall apart. Why is it going to fall apart? Because there was a time where I was a sinner. It's in me. So I can't have that anymore. This body of sin is dead already. And I got to understand that. I do have to understand that Paul shifts like this whole entire thing, these two mindsets, right? These two identities. You can't have the two working together. Look, you're either in the flesh or you're not in the flesh. You're either in the flesh or you're in the spirit. You're either in the spirit or you're not in the spirit. Like, it's just two, right? And either I'm going to identify with, well, what about me? Or I'm going to identify with, what about God? I had someone bring this up actually relatively recently, so I'll bring it up to you in case you've ever come across it or in case you've ever thought it. Well, then why all this stuff, well, all about God, all about God, all about worship God, all about think about God, all about, why does God need me to do all that? Here's the good news. He doesn't. He doesn't need any of it from you. He's perfect and holy and complete without you. You need for you to do that. He doesn't. God will live forever, with or without you. God will have need of nothing, with or without you. God will be perfect and pure and full of love and pure of grace and full of kindness and peace and gentleness and self-control. God's all of it. God is full of free will, and God can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. Like, that's it. And you can't. So why would God need that? God doesn't need that. God deserves that. And you need it. That's actually what this is. If my goal in life is to strive for the highest possible achievement, you know the highest possible achievement is to glorify God, because he's the highest possible goal, right? And so my goal in life should be to glorify God. Not because he needs it, because that's the best possible thing for me to do. And I need it. Like, that's the whole thing, right? And so that's what this is. I can't have this mindset like that anymore. There isn't a second-tier Christianity. It's not, well, I'm Christian. I'm just, I just live in the flesh all the time with no consequence. Well, then you're not a Christian. God disciplines those who he calls his own, and he chastens those who receives as children. If God is not correcting your bad behavior, you need to test yourself and examine yourself to see that you're of the Spirit. You need to see that you're saved. You need to make your calling and election sure. I can't look into your heart and know for sure that's what's going on, but you can look into your heart and know for sure what's going on, right? Am I struggling with sin, but God is working in me? That's different. That's the tension we talked about last week. Am I just living in sin? I don't care. I just want to get to heaven. Yeah, you're lost. You're lost. Will I come to church and? Look, we come to a local assembly to learn the word together, so that we can go out into the world and live it. Because you are the church. Understand? We don't come to church so that we can be entertained. We come to church so that we can learn how to live together. And we display that to the world. And then we meet during the week so that we can encourage one another and strengthen one another, right? And be discipled together. And then, by the way, also, this is okay. I want you to know this. We should meet one-on-one. We should have meals together. We should have talks together. We should call each other on the phone. We should text message each other. We should get on whatever it is that you got to use. We should DM one another. How many forms of communication can we possibly have where we stay disconnected? No, we're supposed to live this out together because we need each other, right? So we need to surround each other with each other so we can be strong enough to get out there and show people that this is how you're supposed to live. Now, I'm going to say this, does what we call the church do that? I would say by and large no, because I see them. Right? But if we did this in the way that Christ has said this, look, there's no condemnation. I can live this thing out. I can be right. And I can be right and I can stand on right, and it doesn't matter what the world thinks. I belong to Christ. And I have the Spirit of Christ in me. And I'm a new creature. And no believer is without the Holy Spirit. No believer. When you get saved, you have the Holy Spirit. You don't have to work your way to sainthood. You're a saint. By the way, you also don't need the moniker, right? Where someone needs to it's not like knighthood. Someone has to bestow it upon you. Someone did bestow it upon you. His name's Jesus. He sealed it with the Holy Spirit. And isn't that an awesome thing, right? That's what we need to understand. We need to get this like in our mindset so we can start changing things. But anyway, right? Life in the Spirit is from start to finish. In the Spirit. By the way, it's not an option. It's not like, oh, well, my iPhone, right? My iPhone's like, well, you have an upgrade coming because we need to fix some stuff. That's not how Christian living is, right? The upgrade is Jesus, and what you need to do is you need to start doing that, right? The evidence is, how do I live? But you can't earn any of it. That's the best part, right? You can't earn any of it. God gave it to you, which is really cool, right? I'm going to move past a couple of things that I had in that, but anyway, right? In the ancient world,